Hi, welcome to my channel. So today we will create a Starbucks clone with HTML and CSS, and the whole project will look like this. So if you are new to this channel, please do like and subscribe. It will motivate me to bring new content for you all. Also, I will put the source code link in the description. So let's get started. So first of all, let's create the file index.html and style.css. Also, I will put the images folder link in the description so you can download it and get started with me. And now let's change the title to Starbucks clone. So first we will create the navigation. So for that, let's give a comment navigation start, and also give a comment navigation end. So now select the nav element, and between this insert a div element with a class container. And then insert two div element. One will be with nav left class and another will be nav right class. So first let's select the nav left div class and insert a img element. And in source, let's insert here this logo.png. And in alt, type logo. So now insert here ul tag, and in between insert li tag, and then select the link and then type here menu. Now let's copy this list and paste it 2 times. And now replace this with reverse. And in here type gift cards. So now nav left is complete. Now let's work on nav right. So now insert here a div with a class location. And then insert a img tag, and then in source give the location of the image. Select the location.png image, and in alt type location. And now let's give span tag, and in between type here find a store. And now after the closing tag of div, give a button with class btn-primary. And in here type sign in. And now copy and paste this one more time. And now change this class to btn-secondary. And also replace the sign in to login. Alright, so the navigation HTML markup is complete. Now let's style it. So first of all, let's give margin and padding to 0 globally. Also give box sizing border box. So now let's select a font. Search for Google Fonts, and in here search for Kite. And now select light 300, and then select regular 400, and also select semi bold 600. So now copy this link from import and paste it right here. And now again go to browser and select this font family and copy it. And now give a body and paste the font family right here. Alright, so next select the container class and give a width of 1300 pixel and also give a space with margin 0 and auto. Alright, there is something we need to fix. Okay, I got it. So we didn't link the CSS file. So let's link it and select this. Now let's check it's working or not. Alright, so finally it's working. So now let's select the list and assign list style with the value none. Alright, so the bullet points are gone now. So now let's select the link and give text decoration none. So now in here lines are gone. Now let's style the navigation. So first of all, let's give a comment here nav. So now select it nav.container and give here a display property flex. Next, center them vertically with align items center and then assign justify content with the value center and then give a space with padding 32 pixel. So let's check it. Alright, now everything is on center and it's not looking good. So let's style it more. So now let's select the class nav left. And give display property flex. Next select the UL element and then give display property flex and then assign align items center. Now select list items and then give some space with margin left 20 pixel. Alright, so now let's select the link element. So now let's select it. So now we will capitalize the text. For that, let's give text decoration and assign a value uppercase and then assign a font color black 181 A18. Also now let's make this link hover effect with the color green 00754A. Alright, now let's select the right part. So let's select it. First of all, let's start by giving display property flex and then give align items center and then assign justify content center. Next, select the class location. So select it and give display property flex, and then give ln items center. Also give some space with margin right with a value 40 pixel. Then give cursor as pointer. So now let's make it hover effect. So select it with a color. Zero zero 00754A. So now let's select the span element. So let's select it and give some space in left with margin left with a value 10 pixel. So next select the location image. So select it and reduce the height to 20 pixel. Alright, now let's select the nav right button. So select it and give some space with the margin left 20 pixel. Okay, so there is some problem we need to fix. So come to nav.container class and change the justify content to a space between. Alright, now it's look good. So next select the between class. So select it and then give some space with padding top and bottom 6.4 pixel and left and right will be 16 pixel. Also change the background color to transparent and then change the border with a value none and then give cursor as pointer. Also change the font size to 16 pixel. Then change the border radius to 40 pixel. So this border radius will not show now. When we will style the button individually, then it will show. Alright, so the border is gone now. And now let's select the button individually. First, let's select the sign up button with a class between primary. And then change its border to 1 pixel solid and change its color to RGBA 000 with opacity 0.87. Now let's select the btn dash secondary class with a background color 181 A18 and then change the font color white FFF. Alright, so now let's give a hover effect in the button. So let's select it. So first select the primary button hover and then change its background color RGBA 000 opacity 0.06. Alright, so next select the secondary button with a hover effect. So we will change here the background color and the border color. So first of all, let's select it, the class secondary hover. Now change its background color to RGBA 0.7, and then change the border color, assign it RGBA 0.7. Alright, so button is complete now, but there is some problem. We don't have space here between the buttons and location. So let's fix it. We have already assigned it in first. So let's see where is the problem. So this will be span, not hover. So there is the space. Now let's fix the button. Okay, I forget to keep the button class here. So now let's check it. Alright, so the problem is solved. Now let's give a box shadow in nav. So let's select it and assign it a box shadow with a value 0, 1 pixel, 3 pixel, and RGB 000 and 10%. And then assign again. This time will be 0, 2 pixel, 2 pixel, RGB 000 and 6%. And then again 000, 2 pixel, RGB 000 and 7%. Alright, so now the navigation is complete. So next let's start the main content. So first of all, let's assign a div with a class box empty dash 0. And in between this div, create another div of class container. And again create a div with a class box text. So now let's assign a h1 tag with a class LG. And type here so many prices. And also give a p tag with a class p-lg. So now type here, play our new game every day for the most chance to win free coffee gift cards and more. Then give button with a class btn-primary. This class we select from the navbar, so we don't need to style it again. And also assign a class btn-white. And then type here, check it out. And now after the end of div box text, create another div with a class box-img. And select the img tag, and in source select the image one.wave, and in alt type 1. Now copy this whole div and paste it 4 times. Now change this class image and text. And I will put all the text with a link in the description so you can download and paste it according to the div. Alright, so now this will be box dash secondary. And then clear the class in h1 and p tag. And then change the image to 2.jpg. And now change the text in h1. Also change the text in the p tag. And now in here, clear the empty zero class. Also clear the class from the h1 and p tag. And then change the image to 3.jpg. And also in alt type 3. And now change the text in h1 and p tag. So in here, same as second number div, we need to replace the empty zero class with box dash secondary. And then in here, add a class box light. And now replace the h1 text. And also replace the text in p tag. And now change the text in a button, replace with order now. And then just clear the class btn white. Now change the image 4.wave. So now in fifth div, clear the class. And add a class box light. And now replace the h1 text. And also replace the p text. And now change the image 5.wave. And in here clear the butane white class and then change the text to learn more. Now let's add another two more box divs. So now let's add a class in div class box secondary mb-1. And then change its image to 6.wave. And in here type 6 and then change the h1 text, also the p tag. And now in 7 number div, just replace the h1 and p text and then change the image to 7.wave and also replace this with 7. Alright, so now the HTML markup is complete. So now let's style it. So first of all, down below in CSS, let's comment out main dash contain. Also, let's give a comment in HTML2. So first of all, let's give here main dash content end. And then in here, give main dash content start. So let's start by selecting the box class and then give a space with margin top 32 pixel. And after that, let's select the class container. And in here, give display property flex. Next, select the class box text and assign it with it 50%. And then give a space with a padding 32 pixel top and bottom and 80 pixel left and right. And then change the background color with a value 1E3932. And then assign a font color white FFF. Also give text align as center and then give display property as flex. Also give flex direction as column. Then assign align items center. Also justify content center. Alright, so now it's looked like this. Next we will select the h1 tag. So come to CSS. So first of all, we will change its font size to 50 pixel. Alright, so now let's select the paragraph p tag. So come to code. First of all, we will give space in margin top 60 pixel. And then in margin bottom 32 pixel. Then we will change its font size to 24 pixel. Alright, so now let's select the image. So now let's select it. So the width will be 50%. Alright, so now let's select the image individually. So let's select it. And now assign a height and width 100%. Alright, so now let's reduce the font size of the header. So come to code. And now select the LG class and assign font size 36 pixel, and then we need to give important. Alright, now let's select the p text. Now select the class p-lg. Also in here we will change the font size to 16 pixel, and then we will give as important. Alright, now let's make the first box little bit up. So let's select the class empty-0 and give as margin top 0 important. Alright, so now let's make the image secondary image reverse. So for that, select the class and then assign flex direction with a value row reverse. Alright, now it looks good. So now let's select the class mb1. So let's select it and then change its space in margin bottom with the value 32 pixel. And now select the class box light. And then change its background color to D4, E9, E2. And then change its font color with 181818. And now select the class box light H1 and change its font weight to normal. Alright, so down below, the buttons are looking good now. Alright, now let's make the top button white. So let's select the class btn-white and change its border color white. FFF, and also change the font color to white. FFF. Alright, so now the website is almost complete. So now let's give a favicon on the tab of the browser. So for that, come to HTML page and in here give link favicon and now give location of the image and then change its type to PNG. Alright, so the project is complete now and hope you like it. And if you do like it, please like the video and subscribe the channel. And I will give the source code in the link in the description so you can download it. So thank you.